Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another high quality foodie feature here on the channel. This time I'm back on over at Jack in the Box to go in on something that's normally part of a late night promo for a discounted price with a few other things, but still available during the day should you wish to get it. And get it I most definitely did. Take a look at the Chick-N-Tater Melt here at Jack in the Box, and already I'm a little underwhelmed by the size of this one, guys. It's a little on the small side, but that croissant bun does look pretty cool. Alright, let's pop it underneath and see what we've got here. It looks like we've got an okay amount of bacon here. Not exactly the leanest type of bacon, it's a little on the fatty side, and the ranch that it's supposed to have here as well is not as plentiful either, just a little dollop, if that. But the hash brown does look nice and crispy, so I'm definitely digging that so far. But being that it's actually stuck to the chicken patty in the bottom, separated with cheese, let me flip this one on over here so we can take a look at that chicken patty. And as expected, it's a little on the value side, but it does seem to be cooked pretty nicely, guys. Not too bad. And like I mentioned earlier, it is separated with some gooey white cheese, so naturally that's going to add a little bit of creaminess, I'm hoping, to this one here. So let's not waste any more time on this one. This is the Chick-N-Tater Melt here at Jack in the Box. Let's peep out this flavor. Yeah, this is definitely something I've always wanted to come on back to try, and whenever I do all the other promo items here at Jack in the Box, I always see this one staring at me on the menu, and I've always said to myself, I'm gonna come back and give this one a shot at some point. Now, being that you can actually get this at night, which is what they'd recommend you do, this is actually part of Jack's Munchie Meals, which are promo items that you can get after 9 p.m. at night until 5 a.m. in the morning that include an entree, 2 tacos, halvesy fries, which is essentially half curly fries and regular fries, and a drink, and it's a discounted price point, so it's pretty cool just for that. But like I said, you can also get this one during the day. Now granted, the price point's not going to be anywhere near worth it, being $4 for this and normally $6 after hours. It is what it is. This is actually not exactly the best value right now, but I was just curious to try the sandwich itself, and that's what we're definitely going to get into. But before we do, and like always, if you guys are fans of high quality, delicious looking food reviews, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. And don't forget to tap that bell icon so you can be notified as soon as brand new content drops every week. Guys, here we go. Let me give you another look at it here. Take a look at it, the Chick-N-Tater Melt. And I'm really hoping this actually had an egg on it, to be honest. With the hash brown, with the cheese, it would have been a nice combo with the bacon, kind of like a breakfast sandwich. But it actually kind of feels like one. It's nice and greasy actually in my hands here. The butter from the croissant is pretty heavy. But let's give this one a shot. It's the Chick-N-Tater Melt Solo Dolo over here at Jack in the Box. Let's do it. Flavorful. That's actually not bad. Right off the break, that buttery croissant is lighting this one up already, guys. It's really setting the tone because the quality is pretty decent, and it really is not greasy like I thought it was going to be. It's more buttery, and that's a good thing. All the other flavors so far, a little bit more of the hickory smoked bacon, which is a little on the fatty side, but the quality is okay on it, not very crispy. But then you get into the hash brown and a little bit of that chicken. Solid, guys. But I'm not really tasting any ranch or any cheese, unfortunately. So take a look at this on the inside before we go for another bite. But as you can see, it's okay for what it is, but at $4, I don't really necessarily think it's worth it. Naturally, you really want to do the regular Jack's Munchie Meal, of course, and go for that promo. But for what this is, so far it's okay. But it's really the croissant that's really lighting this one up. Let's keep going in. I got a nice chunk of the chicken with that second bite, and it's actually a huge chicken nugget, which is not bad, guys. The quality is decent, and it is actually kind of packed, even though it's a little on the small side for the value portion that you have here. But everything else on this one, I am not tasting. I'm not tasting any cheese or any ranch at all. It's really just the chicken, the hash brown, and that buttery croissant with the bacon. So I'd expect a little bit of tang from the ranch and at least something with the cheese. Maybe it's just the glue to hold it together like I always say. But still, guys, not bad in terms of the flavor, what you get with this one. Well, I'm glad I'm checking this one out right now because like I mentioned, every time I come to Jack in the Box for all the reviews I've done over the years, I've always seen this one on the menu, and I always said I'm definitely coming back to give this one a shot at some point. And today is obviously the day because you're watching this review, and I'm glad that I did because the highlight is easily the croissant bun on this here. I can't remember the last time I had something like this from Jack, but obviously with the breakfast sandwich style that this is, this really needs an egg to really light that up even further because the butteriness of the croissant is pretty awesome. I just wish the bacon was a little bit more crispier and there was a little bit of ranch to kind of offset a little bit of the flavor that I have here because naturally ranch is what they highlight on top of the gooey cheese that they say, but I'm not really getting any of those flavors. But guys, still, super delicious on this one. And the decent thickness, juiciness, and of course the crispiness of that value chicken patty is only enhancing the flavor that much further on top of the butteriness of the croissant. So guys, one more bite and we'll finish this one up after the rating, but super glad to have given this one a shot for you guys. And I think you've known that because I'm talking about it like crazy throughout this review. I'm glad to be doing this right now because it's decent. One more bite. All right, so let's do 360 on this one, as this croissant bun is a little destroyed here right now. But guys, it's super buttery, and that really is the gluttonous factor of it here. I'm really digging that overall. The crispiness of the chicken is solid. The bacon is okay. I wish it was a little bit leaner, a little bit more crispier. But at the same time, the hash brown is adding a nice dimension to this one. I just wish I can taste the ranch and the cheese. And again, I really wish this one had an egg on it. That would have been amazing.
Order on Uber Eats, Postmates, and Grubhub.
Well, if you want to go back in time and take a look at a full-fledged Jack's Munchie Meal review, take a look at that one popping up on your screen here right now. That was the one that I've got on here that I did way back in the day when I was starting my channel out there, and it was the grilled cheese goodness that you're going to see in that one. And it'll give you a good idea of what all those other items that you have to look forward to come with on this meal, should you decide to give one of those meals a shot. But guys, as it stands, this was a lot of fun to check out, like I said, throughout this review, and I'm glad to finally scratch this one off the food review bucket list here at Jack in the Box. I only wish, like I said, that it had an egg on it. That would have been just a primo thing to add overall, because it really does feel like a breakfast sandwich. But still, as it stands, very tasty. So with that said, I'm going to have to give the Chick-N-Tater Melt, part of Jack's Munchie Meals normally here at Jack in the Box, a pretty okay 7.5 out of 10. Would I get this one again? Definitely after hours, because like I said, $4 on its own right now, it's not necessarily worth that. But $6 with everything else later, easy recommendation between 9 p.m. and 5 a.m. every single night. That's the time to really get this one. But still, very tasty for what it is. And again, that buttery croissant, very primo indeed. All right, so now the all-important question. If you've got a Jack in the Box in the area, are you a fan of Jack's Munchie Meals in general? I mean, are you a fan of going to check these out after 9 o'clock especially? Drop those comments down below and let me know. And also let me know if this Chick-N-Tater Melt is one of your go-to favorites on that menu. Drop those comments down below and definitely let me know. And with that, this is Ian K closing out another high-quality foodie feature for you here on Peep This Out Reviews, bringing you brand new content every single week here on my channel. So stay tuned for the next review coming real soon. In the meantime, stay frosty. Yes, sir, day or night, this is definitely pretty tasty, but if you want to get the most mileage for your money on it, definitely get it at night. All right, guys, until next time, I'll talk to you soon. Hey, thanks for checking out another one of my reviews. But just in case you didn't see the one before this one, you can find it right up over here, along with what I think YouTube's going to recommend for you to check out as well. As always, I think you'll find something to like in both of them, and I'll definitely catch you in the next one. See ya.